Hello everyone, editing you here. I just wanted to let you know that when recording this quest, I had some audio issues, so throughout the entire quest I'm gonna sound muffled. So I'm really sorry about that, but you'll have to bear with me. Alright, bye! Enjoy!
Here I am, coming to visit my grandma. It's been a while since I've seen her, but, well, I miss her a lot. Even though she beats me up every time I get there. But that's okay. I'm used to it by now. I love my grandma.
Sometimes a shrouded path is not meant to be walked. Move forward with blind ambition, and the smoke might suffocate you.
Yeah, that's why my ambition isn't blind. Because I can see the spirits. Well, hello and welcome back everyone, my name is Yu and today we're gonna be playing through Citlali's story quest, which is a continuation of the tribal quest, which I have postponed quite a bit now. It's, well, not that much, honestly. It's almost the end of the banner. Yeah, by the way, okay, you know what? Before we actually begin, let me do the test run, Citlali's test run. I never got to do it. I still don't know what she does. I'm oblivious to her character, so let's begin with this. Citlali's elemental skill creates an opal shield based on her elemental mastery. Okay, cryo elemental mastery. Dealing cryo damage in an area and restoring night soul points. If Citlali has at least 50 night soul points, she will continuously consume points to create a frostfall storm that follows the active character around and deals damage to surrounding opponents. Okay, so she's an off-field cryo applicator, as it seems. Let's see. Oh, okay.
Show no mercy!
Oh, right. You can do... She's the... Master of the Night Wind. Oh my god! On the pillow? Oh, that is so cute. Hold on. That's so cute. You kidding me? Ooh, yes! That's also pretty. I love... She's so cute on her pillow. Did I collect them? Yeah, I did. Yes. Yes. She's just chilling, dude. She reminds me of Layla, kind of, with that. Layla also has a... Oh no. Layla also has a shield, where she just gets to relax a bit and chill, you know? That has a similar vibe. Okay. Oh, she throws her plushies. Are you kidding me? Okay, so she's a catalyst.
Get to work!
Okay.
Yeah!
I literally know nothing about her character. Her moves, her playstyle, at all. This is a very unique charging attack for catalyst.
Show no mercy!
I literally know nothing. What am I doing? Get me out of here.
Suffer the wrath of Easley!
The rest of Easley. Damn! That's a cute ass one. I literally don't know what I'm doing. Can I hold the skill?
Cool it!
Get to work!
No, it's the same.
And away I go!
Damn, God. What? I love... Oh my god, I love her. I love her Night Soul states so much. Oh, it's so good.
Fulfill our path!
She's being really a damage dealer. You know what? I've tried her out a bit. Oh my god, the animation. She's reading. She's not even touching the book. Oh my god, of course. Of course. Damn, the eyes. The googly eyes. What else we got? There's a lot of elemental mastery there. 900. Ooh, that's a very pretty catalyst. It's like a statue of sorts. Not a lot of elemental mastery though for me. Sad, yes. Ooh, what a pretty constellation. Okay, let's see. This is my first time reading what she does, like at all. Okay, calls upon her secret art passed down through the Masters of Nightwind. From generation to generation. Enters aiming mode, and after holding, consumes a certain amount of stamina to call forth a frost star that deals prior damage to opponents. And the plunger. That's pretty similar. Okay, so shield. Yes, Citlali. It's Papa, a creature that is reputedly terrifying beyond compare. Dealing cryo damage. Shield absorption. Mastery. This deploy will cause Citlali to briefly be affected by cryo. Okay. Not ideal. Citlali exits now, so state. It's Papa. We'll follow the character. Citlali has at least 50 natural points. Yeah, okay. Are fully depleted. It's Papa's Opal Fire state also ends. Summon allies from the starry skies. And divest Earth. Building forth an ice storm deals AoE cryo damage. This restores a set amount of natural points for Citlali and also summons a Spirit Vessel Skull near a maximum of 3 opponents within the AoE. With 1 skull for each opponent, the skulls explode after some time, dealing AoE cryo damage and restoring a set amount of natural points for Citlali. Okay. Well, you're here alone now. Almost died. Oh, okay, there we go. Now give me a
Show no mercy! You two! Time to end them!
Okay, I see the watching inside me. I don't know if I'm restoring my points. I don't see the points. Oh, I guess when the plushie is like it attacks.
Coming!
Oh. Coming!
Incoming!
Oh my god! That plunging attack!
Fulfill our path!
Oh
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh!
that plunging attack is actually so
Incoming! Show no mercy!
okay. Back in. Ooh, okay. It's like a piercing shot.
Citlali! Eat Papa! Get him! Get to work!
Okay, so, okay, I see the field. that deals fire damage.
Freeze!
Mighty mythical beast!
Oh,
Congratulations!
Gotta dash. Ninjutsu.
Oh, so sorry.
Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of each.
Up to it, Manzai!
hell yeah. Okay, so she's an interesting character. Dude, it's for her, though. She has vacuums. The two. Here's hoping that they are Capitanos. Always.
Huh? What are the doing here?
Let's find out.
That's a little concerning. Let's go over there and do a rescue. Also, how did they get this close to a tribal settlement?
I mean, considering what the captain did for Natlan, maybe they've been given a bit of a leeway. Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of, is that if they are following the captain, then they would have more respect.
Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That
For now.
basically makes them followers of one of Natlan's heroes.
For now.
Still, once a Fatus, always a Fatus. Something seems off seeing them here. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, that's definitely not the captain's orders for them to be here. So something is brewing. The truth of the battle of 7 colors. Elements. By the way, this is my favorite OST. And it's gone.
Finally got here, and now I can even find the recipient.
Actually, never mind, this OST is also good. But the other one was really good.
Ahem! What are you guys doing here?
What are you guys doing here? Scram!
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with our employer.
Then who might that be, huh?
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
I don't know. But also, Paimon, you went ahead swinging. You were the first with the attitude.
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense.
A Fontanian. Not a good look for you, my guy.
My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Grudok and his squad. I was told they were capable fighters and had the time to spare, so they fit the bill. It seems like the Fatui's reputation in Natlan is quite positive.
Yep. Still, you gotta be careful with who you're choosing.
So that's what happened. Then you must be from Fontaine?
Nah, I just found these clothes somewhere in the wild.
Precisely! Montluçon, at your service. I work in the publication business. And you two... Wait, you must be the Traveler and his fairy companion.
Caught red-handed.
Oh, you know us?
No, but literally red-handed. My hands are red right now.
A golden-haired traveler with a floating companion. There's no mistake. Your exploits in Fontaine have all the makings of a best-selling series. I'd be a failure of a book merchant if I couldn't recognize you.
And that would make sense.
Wow, we're really famous at this point, Traveler.
And you are still being surprised by that every single time.
It's truly my lucky day. I know this is sudden, but I was actually looking for you two. You see, I have a favor to ask.
You were looking for us specifically.
So, you chased us all the way to Natlan? That's a little creepy.
Well, I don't think that's the case. I feel like he has something to do in Natlan. And was thinking like, oh, maybe if the Traveler is here, might as well, you know.
You'll be generously rewarded, I promise you.
And he did not refute that. He did not refute that statement.
Well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear what he has to say?
Something tells me we can't escape this one. Especially since they are, you know, in this tribe.
All right, we'll hear your request.
You know the great shaman Citlali, right? I need her help with something.
Uh-huh. Good day, sir.
Yeah, the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked?
With her personality, pretty slim.
Yeah, Citlali really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
That's why he needs us, I guess.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired traveler.
Goddamn sellouts.
If you manage it, I'll even double your pay.
Look. If she don't want it, I'm not gonna do it, okay? It's all gonna depend on her. Why do you need her help?
Oh yeah, we should definitely get to the bottom of that first.
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Alie, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Alie. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute.
Hello, Alier. Even though I'm not a big fan of, your guys as researchers, you seem like a pretty decent guy. At least genuine and gentle. We'll see what you're up to, though.
Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team.
This guy seems pretty innocent. If anything, I'd assume that the other guy is using him for his knowledge. But I'm just jumping to conclusions for now.
Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Citlali?
I've actually have heard that name. Citlali. It does sound familiar. She's the one that worked with colors, right? Ah. Okay, yeah, I remember. We dealt with her... we heard about her in the first 2 acts of the story.
Yes. According to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years ago, and the most adept in her tribe at using that particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, her most celebrated is the Battle of 7 Colors.
The Battle of 7 Colors. Again, when I hear 7 colors, I think of the elements.
According to legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal in Natlan's history, even from a greater historical perspective. Amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none other than a color Citlali created on the battlefield.
Okay.
The color was extraordinary, illusory in appearance while also seeming to possess physical form. Legend has it that Citlali used the color to construct a magnificent maze on the battlefield.
Huh. A maze. Amazing.
And trap all the enemies inside. This allowed her allies to launch a counterattack and ultimately secure victory.
That actually sounds very cool. And plausible too, because we know that Masters of the Nightwind can create objects out of, the graffiti.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time.
Way to make yourself seem even more sus, my guy.
That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about the history of other nations. They always end up faring well on the market. When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all.
Again, very specific. Considering that we just made a very historical event, We've dealt with the Abyss once and for good. Technically. Like, it was happening now, in this time period. So, even if we played this quest before, I don't know if it's possible, I don't think it's possible now. But we finished Act 5. This huge thing just happened, and this guy wants to write about something that happened who knows how long ago. Dude, we made history, like, this month. What are you talking about? There's definitely no reason for him to dive into this specific topic just to write about it in the Steambird or whatever. He didn't say it was Steambird, it's definitely some kind of riff-raff other one. But again, there are way bigger news than this that are happening currently. So, if he wanted to just create... So if he wanted to just make a sensation, he wouldn't need to go this deep. There's definitely more going on behind this.
Even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth.
And you specifically want to write about it, yeah. Yeah. You're a very bad liar.
If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
Or just stupid.
But if you're just including it in a story collection, why does it matter if it never happened?
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is Restoring the Truth of History. Naturally, I needed to be factual.
Okay.
That's why I'm here. The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of recording past events, so I wanted to consult their records.
That makes sense. We know that... we know that Masters of the Nightwind keep the records of almost everything, so... No flaws here.
But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their history, and they make such a fuss.
Wah, wah.
According to my research, their scrolls are considered sacred relics in addition to historical records. Naturally, outsiders are rarely granted access. Not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could...
We've been over this, Alier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way.
Okay.
Citlali, you mean?
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that Citlali has been alive. If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other historical records are necessary. Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that Citlali has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of Seven Colors.
That's interesting, okay. So they know that Citlali is over 200 years old. And now we have like a rough estimation of how old she actually is. Like, we knew that she's not 500 or more, that she's less than that, and more than 200. But since they are emphasizing that she's older than 200, I'm guessing that she's not older than 300, and is like mid... she's around her mid-200s.
Oh, that's what you want.
So, what do you say? I'll quadruple the pay if it helps sweeten the deal.
Quadruple the pay. Jesus Christ, this guy's desperate.
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you.
We actually should go ask her Paimon. We still have a duty to fulfill after all.
Oh, right. The duty the chief gave us has a lot to do with wheat sealing.
And I feel like it would be quite irresponsible of us to leave these guys on their own. We should at least like tell Citlali about their existence and what they are up to.
Who knows? The Battle of Seven Colors might lead us in the right direction. All right, we'll help you convince Citlali. Just let us do the talking, okay?
Of course.
Okay, so where are we going? Oh, that's quite far. What the heck? Are you living in the outskirts? What is happening? She might actually be there. Oh, this is a nice place. Hold on. There's so many animals here. Hold on. Is this a stone statue of these guys? Oh, that's funny. Hold on. So I think that blue stone should be red, right? Is there even... Oh, yeah, there is. Hell yeah. That's so cool, I love that.
Careful. Some Saurians like to hide in chests like this. Probably an introvert thing.
I love that interaction with the fauna and flora and the animals. Okay, what's this? Is this her house? It does look her... Well, it looked like her cave. There's a lot of paint here. And this looks like a graffiti someone drew to make fun of her. We've seen the teaser, we know that... not just teaser, even the demo.
So, this is where the great shaman lives? A bit far from civilization, isn't it? I hope the person who pointed us in this direction wasn't mistaken.
Hey, all great shamans live far in seclusion to keep their wisdom to themselves and not be disturbed by the ruckus of civilization. But again, to finish my thought, I feel bad. there are constantly some kind of people vandalizing her walls for some reason because they don't like her. Like, damn. She even has nightmares about it. Like, poor Citlali.
For someone like Citlali, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Is this graffiti her work too?
I don't think so.
I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it down,
We're here for a reason, Alier. As
Come
agreed,
on.
you two can do the talking, and we'll wait for you here.
Dude, he's so excited and innocent. I love this guy. And this dude's just shutting him down every single time. Come on.
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Hopefully she's not hungover.
Hopefully she is. That's actually a very cozy place for a house.
Citlali? Are you there? We need your help with something!
Knock, knock, knock. It was actually a pretty nice knock animation, but they still kind of censored it with the rope.
Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home.
Let's try her other name.
Oh, Granny Citlali? Are you home?
Knock, knock, knock. She's like, who's there? The door is thrown open and you're met with a...
Hey, kid! If you're here to challenge me, book an appointment first.
An appointment? No, oh, hold on. Oh my god. Look at her. What a sweetheart. I can't. She's barely woken up. And it's such a mess inside, too. Oh no. Oh, so Citlali is a real hermit, huh?
Traveler!
She even said, you! Like the start of my name. Oh my god. The blushing. The sudden realization. Oh god, my crush is here! The door closes abruptly.
Looks like we came at a bad time.
Are you still there? Just come in. We can talk inside.
Well, at least we didn't get turned away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or yelled at. More than we did. Okay, I'm curious.
A great shaman who has lived for hundreds of years. If she agrees to help us, there are so many things we could research.
Alier, as the provider of your research funding, I suggest you focus on our current mission. It's very important to me.
Again, this is reasonable. This is reasonable for him to say that. Like, yeah, I paid you to do this, please focus on my work. But again, he's being too persistent. There's no way he just needs it for his column.
Sorry, maybe if we get a chance in the future, then...
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I feel so bad for Citlali, Jesus Christ. How often does she has to do that? Oh, and we actually are gonna enter her home. Hold on. Ooh!
So this is where Citlali lives.
Oh my god. That's quite spacious. A creative mess. Oh my god. Oh. That guitar. That's so... I wouldn't say that's so cozy and nostalgic. But then there's vocals. I love that. I'm getting chills. Oh yes, that descend. What a vibe. I feel cozy already. I want to stay here.
I didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means nothing to a great shaman like myself.
It's okay, I'm not complaining.
Besides, in light novels, people who keep everything neat and tidy are always too boring to be the protagonists.
You are quite interesting, to be fair.
Also, I'm not a hermit. I'm just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
And that's what makes you great. She's so nervous. Uh-oh. That's nice animation.
She sure does care a lot about what we think of her.
It's okay, Vion. Just smile and compliment her at every single turn. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, and that spell I used to transfer my senses to you? You're not still, experiencing the side effects, are you?
She's so worried that you can hear her thoughts. And by the way, what I just said earlier, it doesn't mean that what my compliments are ingenuine, okay? Whenever I compliment anyone, I always try to say something that I actually feel like is true. Like, my compliments are very specific usually. And so, I'm not just saying what I think they would like, right? I obviously think about their feelings as well. And like, what should exactly I compliment to make them happy, right? But at the same time, if I'm complimenting something, it's because I want to compliment that. Like, it's not just coming out of nowhere, just to, you know, please people. I am a bit of a people pleaser, yes, but I never say anything just to please other people. I always try to keep things as genuine as possible. If I say something, that means I genuinely mean it. And I want people to perceive it that way. Some people cannot take compliments pretty well. But, yeah. It's quite a difficult subject. The more of a hype man you're trying to be, the more you compliment others, the more you want to make them smile with your words, the less they will probably feel like your words mean. Then it is more likely that they will think less of your words. Because they will just think, oh, he's just trying to say it to make me feel better, not because he genuinely thinks so. And mostly, these kinds of issues are brewing in the heads of people, because they overthink these kinds of situations. That's why I try to make myself clear and make very direct compliments. Very specific compliments. To make sure, like, I'm showing you that I'm paying attention. And I'm not just saying it for the sake of saying it. But still, in a situation like this, there's a need to say it. Because you see how the person is acting. It's like, okay, they really need a compliment right now. I'm gonna say what I think. Even though I feel the need to say the compliment, it doesn't mean that the compliment I'm saying isn't genuine. That's it.
It's my duty as a great shaman to check that kind of thing.
Very responsible of you.
Oh, you mean when we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
Do you? Uh-oh. I went on a whole rant right now, and she heard all of it. Oh god, she's a pre-watcher. She saw my video.
What?
Oh, she heard me call her a hermit. That bothers her? I thought she was above superficial rules of societal etiquette. And he thinks of that, knowing that she hears his thoughts.
I can still hear you, you know.
Okay, maybe he did it just out of habit. Look at her face. She's pouting. I apologize for offending you.
Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm hearing your thoughts.
My thoughts are, she's pretty cute. She's so cute.
It was just a simple spell. I use it on you, and now it's on the fritz.
On the fritz?
Forget it. Just tell me why you're here.
Well, someone asked us to ask you to be their consultant. They have questions about the history of Natlan.
So they asked the hero of Natlan to put in a good word?
Exactly.
Sounds like they know I don't usually trouble myself with other people's problems.
You got that.
The pay is really good.
You barely know what the payment is. Chill, Paimon.
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
Uh-huh.
She sure doesn't look busy. Paimon knew this wouldn't get us anywhere.
What if the request comes from me?
From you?
Yeah, we were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a special scroll.
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones this time?
Yeah, it's kind of a long story.
We were surprised too. After all, we have no idea how to weave a scroll like that. But with Chef Biram's help, we were able to make some progress.
I love that she has just plushies and pillows everywhere, like...
We still haven't succeeded, but we learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color. The historical event those men want to ask about also involves color. If you help them, you might end up helping us too. She's giving us that face again. Did Paimon not explain things clearly?
I don't know.
I can't decide whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along.
Foreshadowing?
Does that mean you won't help us?
I need to think about it.
I'll give you the time.
Then there's still hope.
Hey! What's the holdup?
Shut up!
Just give us an answer already.
Damn you impatient prick.
You agreed to let us do the talking!
You get his ass! The poor chair. You get his ass, come on.
Citlali!
Do you need a bat? Citlali suddenly walks out and you rush after her.
Stand down, Grudok! As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Understood.
Damn, bro. He wasn't even told that.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so... Apologies for the disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire, so difficult to restrain sometimes.
Young, you look so young for your age. I should have kept my mouth shut.
You're lucky you didn't force Citlali's hand.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
She's so uninterested.
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little performance?
Oh?
I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision.
We are the important decision.
Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel, except 10 times worse. That's all I came out here to say.
She's clutching her fist. Also, the fact that she has to make a horror novel analogy. Explicitly a horror novel.
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a discussion to finish.
Yep. Yes,
you
ma'am.
live up to your name, Granny Itztli. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
Oh?
You're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part? Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't you?
She also has something about it that interests her.
I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin was a friend of yours. You two must have been close. If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Tevat will learn the truth.
Excuse me?
With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the land. Inspiring, don't you think?
Okay, I feel like we're pressuring her a bit too hard. Like, I feel like she needs to make her own decision and not be influenced by us in that matter. You'll be helping me fulfill my duty, and it would mean a lot to your tribe.
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler, not you. You'll just have to leech what you can.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
Me. Looks like my friendship with Citlali came in handy after all. I never took her to be the heartless type anyway. Do you still remember do you? Or just think? Yeah,
Who are you calling heartless?
Hey, I explicitly said you are not. Okay? I mean, thought.
Not a problem. I always planned to work with the Traveler. So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think of any relics we could use to prove it?
Talk at me, why don't you?
I'd like to know too.
Fine. No, no, and no.
She's so biased.
I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same events. I've lived a long time, but I'm not a walking encyclopedia. You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar with the subject.
Alright. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Your insights are very valuable. Alier, you had an idea about where to start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to officially working together? After all, it appears I can only get Miss Citlali's help through you.
I suppose. Oh man, where is this going? Where is this going? There's absolutely no soul in this piece. Nothing. I can't even grab anything from it. I am 99% sure that this is not her graffiti. So I think we're fine. I really hope I'm fine.
You don't seem super invested in this whole thing, Citlali.
But it also sounded like you are low-key interested in the subject.
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about. I know as much as anyone else in my tribe.
But you did seem curious. Is it about your friend?
But how? Weren't you alive when it happened?
I wasn't there when it took place, and she never told me about it. That's how.
But Molusan said the two of you were close friends. The battle was legendary. Why wouldn't Citlali tell you about it?
Close friends? More like arch rivals.
Damn.
Something Montlusan would know if he actually did his research.
I was gonna say, like, you're basing your impressions on the words of that man, which is, well, not very reliable.
Did you see the graffiti outside my house? That's not my doing.
So close. We were so close yet so far. I'm so happy.
All students from Weeziling's School of Shamanism must pass an extremely difficult trial before graduation, defeating me in battle.
Oh. She made you into her final test.
Those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me.
Wait, what? Again, yeah, this is something we saw in the teaser and the trailer. But in her trailer, in her demo, there were like people vandalizing her walls, not for, maybe for challenging her, but I'm not sure. They were just making fun of her.
Of course, none of them ever succeeded. So, after Weeziling's death, her students had no choice but to modify the requirement. Instead of defeating me, all they have to do now is last long enough.
Damn. Yeah, that sounds like a necessary change.
As my rival, Weeziling only had one achievement that surpassed my own. And that was the Battle of Seven Colors. I can only assume she had some kind of secret technique at her disposal.
Interesting.
It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me. I'm a fast learner. Telling me about the technique is no different than handing it to me on a silver platter. As if she would give away her one advantage.
Makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense.
Anyway, all of that is secondary. Like I said, I'm only here to help you fulfill your duty.
Thank you. I am in your debt. Thank you. So Citlali is doing all this for me? Is he doing this on purpose?
Don't misunderstand. This duty is important for my tribe, too. A great shaman should do her part to see it done.
A great shaman should be a bit more organized at home. The shade.
Excuse you? I fail to see what housekeeping has to do with my duty as a shaman.
Just a look. Just a look. Dude, he's so smug. I actually love that. He looks pretty buff here too. Not like buff in terms of muscle, but like his chest looks bigger than. Like his chest looks really big compared to his waist here in this shot.
Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I need to get to the bottom of this.
She cannot catch a break. And Paimon has no clue what's going on, but she's enjoying this nonetheless.
Excuse me, Great Shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Please, Great Shaman.
Okay.
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The woven scroll proves it. Citlali used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of color is ridiculous.
Citlali was one of the most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off.
That's the biggest problem. She had students. Why not pass it down? A technique that powerful, and no shaman since has ever used it?
True.
Her students are keeping it a secret, of course. If you knew a technique like that, you'd be a fool to show it to just anyone.
Difference in opinion.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we can use to prove the battle took place?
Of course it took place. Why would you need to prove it?
You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging to outdated views of history. I'd give up now if I were you. It only gets more ridiculous from here.
This guy, Badru, his VA sounds awfully similar to Shibalanke's VA. It might be him.
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
The graffiti, look at that. Gorgeous.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to argue about?
Oh, don't even get me started. Then Twitter, am I right?
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include this story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful. What should we do?
Again, this guy is so sus.
Citlali was a passionate teacher. We were opposites in that sense. The technique she used in the battle must have been her masterpiece. There's every reason to pass it on.
Yeah. Or else it would just die with her.
Still, if the technique is powerful enough to single-handedly stop an invasion, it also makes sense that her disciples would keep it a secret. We should check with the students from her school. If we can confirm the technique exists, we can deduce certain things about the battle.
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like us can speak to on a whim.
Right. The obsidian altar is off limits to you. But, if I go...
Is there a problem?
Most of
Well,
Wheatsealing students are respected priests in the tribe. But that means they had to go through me. Or try, at least. I, of course, humiliated them from a young age.
Damn. And now going and asking them for... Not even for a favor, but just asking them questions.
Those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before I wiped the floor with them.
Damn.
If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life. That's not gonna get us any answers.
The kid is playing with the Ictomisaurs in the background. So cute.
Yeah, Paimon can see it now.
Run for dear life. It's like Citlali is some kind of tyrant.
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor.
I'll make sure they don't run away. Who better to fend off a tyrant than a hero of Natlan?
Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, traveler. Fine.
Hey.
I said I'd help, so I'll help. But don't blame me if it goes wrong.
No way I would. I wanted to say, hey, at least it's a refreshing experience for you. I doubt you've ever experienced someone, mocking you like that for more than 200 years. So, hey. Variety is the spice of life, am I right?
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
We appreciate the help.
Oh. Bow. I'm bowing down to you too. Also, my boy Scoopy's here. Oh. Well, that... Oh. I kind of forget about that. Dear contestant Yubaka, you must arrive at the designated location at the assigned time. I'm busy. The flying competition will commence on the schedule, so please complete the challenge within this specified time.
It's an investigation. It's an invitation letter to the air race. There are so many time-related requirements. Oh well, it is a race, huh? Paimon doesn't know what will happen, but be careful, traveler.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Get a little off topic. Hey, my boy.
Natlan's history is full of intriguing mysteries. It's too bad I can't talk to those priests myself.
I love this guy.
Miss Citlali seems rather reluctant to help. Maybe you could talk to her a bit more. I'll reward you for the trouble.
Dude, if she is reluctant, there's nothing I can do to change her mind, okay? I'm doing everything I can for her to just work out this between the two of you through me, okay? That's the best I can do. Hey, Grudok.
Got a problem? Like I said, take it up with my employer.
Your employer is not the one causing issues. Although maybe he does, but he did not order you to be an asshole, I can kick your ass anytime. Better not show me any attitude.
Gotta pick a good date.
He doesn't pay you for your attitude, sir.
Let the mountains veins boil!
Yeah, never mind that.
Once you've put pen to paper, there's no turning back.
Okay. I love this place. The babies. So I'm guessing you have to go inside, right? Touch. Sacrificial altar. I love this place so much. Ooh, man. Okay. Gorgeous.
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
Allow me to interrupt.
Granny Eatsley?
Bro just shit his pants.
What is she doing here?
I mean, you can imagine their reaction being this way, right? It's like you have an auntie that's always kicking your ass throughout your childhood, and then when you're grown up, it's just like a reflex at that point.
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
Damn.
Or is she here to officially take over the tribe?
Jesus.
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
Yeah, I don't know, joke.
No matter what, we'll defend our dignity as priests to the end.
You seem a bit too old for that now. TBH.
You talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
What?
All I want is to ask some questions.
So, you're here to interrogate us?
Jesus Christ.
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it? You want their name, don't you?
What is happening?
We should just run!
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, with the hero of Natland here, Granny Eatsley will be on her best behavior.
Oh my god. Do not be afraid.
Sure, whatever you say.
And that's just smiling.
Oh, it's the traveler and his companion. That does make me feel better. How can we help you?
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited from Huitziling.
Huh. So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year, just as our master instructed. Sounds like she's finally had enough.
Damn.
Well, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I've had enough of this bullshit.
If we want to protect our legacy, one of us needs to run.
Pass on our teachings.
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, Citlali?
Jeez. That just disappeared. She beat them in a duel, so what? There's no reason to be this terrified. Citlali is someone worthy of love and respect.
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. You just gotta get along with it. Just let her get out of her system. She's gonna blame you no matter what. Just don't fight back.
I'm Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect? Huh, no one has the guts for that.
I do. Look, yeah, my man.
What? You know what? Forget about your duty. We really need to fix this mind-reading situation.
True. Although I don't mind. It's working
Sorry
in my
to disappoint,
favor.
but if you're here to question whether we're qualified to inherit our master's legacy, we're not going down without a fight.
A fight? Going down?
We're not getting anywhere. What should we do, Traveler?
Let me think. Oh, hello, Elder. Looking as majestic as ever.
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have disturbed your meditation. Our deepest apologies. Please forgive us.
He still looks so sick. Or they. Hi. What was that motion?
Did Elder Talapo just issue a declaration?
From what I can tell, in a single word, the message was... friend?
Is Elder Talapo telling us to treat Granny Eastly as a friend?
Well, he did look in our direction. I don't know.
That's not possible, is it?
Damn, bro. Damn. The shade.
Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe. Where are your manners?
Goat is here.
But Chief!
I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman. My sincere apologies for the lack of hospitality.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place. So you can save the pleasantries, Chief. I'd rather get this over with.
Understood. Now, as successors of Huitzilin, I understand your friction with Granny Eastly. However, Elder Talapo's declarations have always showed us the correct path. You would do well to respect his counsel.
His.
So, mind your manners and allow Granny Eastly to ask her questions.
Good thing Elder Talapo and Chief Biram are on our side.
Lucky us. It's a great honor. It's a great honor, Elder Talapo.
Hi there, Elder Talapo!
Hi, it's been a while. Aw. I don't know, I feel so honored, you know? And he's so cute as well.
Hey, he seems pretty happy to see us.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, Elder Talapo appointed us to the task.
Elder Talapo, huh? He's still Claw to me.
Claw? He remembers him being a baby. Oh, he's so cute. Oh.
Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomi-Sor elder now. You occupy an eminent and important position within the tribe.
Come on. He wanted to do some huggies. Look at you, hear his voice. Do you hear him? Oh my god. Look. You are the elder to him, as far as he's concerned. And everyone has been respecting him so much, I'm sure he's fed up with all that respect by now. He wants some, you know, some cuddling. It's been a while. He misses, you know, the good old times. Do you not hear how he squeaks? I wanna hug this big boy.
So, you already know each other?
He's so huggable.
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was Huitzilin's Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to my place, so over
Really?
time we got to know each other.
He was Huitzilin's. So he's also around her age. Around 200 years old. Sounds like you and Huitzilin were close.
She only came to my place to fight me.
Damn.
But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She was the only one who dared to try, at least.
That's nice. It seems like Citlali is questioning that. But it seems like Huitzilin really did see their relationship as, you know, a friendship. Which is heartwarming. But also sad that, you know, Citlali doesn't get to recognize that pretty well. It doesn't sit with her right. I wonder if it's because she couldn't really reciprocate it.
Well, you've lived a long time. You've probably made a bunch of friends over the years, right?
Touchy subject, Paimon.
The more time you have, the more friends you lose.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past.
Claw is imitating her. Aww. He's making such cute sounds. He's just a big baby. He's such a big baby.
200 years and you still haven't given up, Claw?
Aww.
I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back. Traveler, Paimon, let's go.
What is this about? Still haven't made up my mind. Speaking of which, I don't think we never heard anything about Citlali's Saurian companion, and if she even had any. I wonder if after Huitzlin's passing, Claw now wants to, you know, be by Citlali's side. Be her Saurian companion. I don't know. Because he feels like they are the closest. Maybe. Can I talk to you, Chief? I do, I can.
Hey there, Chief Biram!
Hello, Biram.
Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the task, huh?
Nod.
I'm just grateful you haven't forgotten that duty.
Actually, we have good news! We found another clue!
I'm all ears.
It's the Battle of 7 Colors.
Huitzilin's claim to fame? That sounds promising. But the battle took place hundreds of years ago. An investigation is bound to be difficult.
True, but Granny Citlali promised to help.
That's why she's here.
Is that so? Huh. I've tried seeking her help in the past, but I never managed to coax her out. You should cherish this opportunity.
Hey, don't complain! None of the previous chiefs succeeded either.
Forgive me. That wasn't my intention. It was a comment on my own failings.
Paimon said you've been trying to figure out how to weave the special scroll.
It is my duty, great shaman.
Why bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time. So what's the point of figuring it out for yourself?
Also, you'll have to see how much respect the chief has for Citlali. Because everyone else just seems to disregard her so much. But the chief actually shows the proper respect to an elder.
If I may, this task concerns the history of Natlan as a whole. And in many ways, history is the memory of a people. Memory is sacred to our tribe. I'm sure a great shaman understands that better than a humble junior like myself. Something this important cannot be left to baseless rumors. I know you don't concern yourself with the daily affairs of the tribe, Granny Citlali. Even so, as a priestess, I trust you wouldn't leave something like that to chance.
I get your point.
Something on your mind, Citlali?
Of course. The one time I wish you could read my mind, it doesn't work.
I'm sorry. The chief referred to himself as a noble junior. Maybe Citlali's worried she looks old? Shut up.
No, that's not it.
She looks so annoyed.
Huh?
I love that we can have a conversation like that.
It's not important. Rest assured, Biram, with my help, the Traveler and Paimon will definitely be able to complete the task.
Haha. You have my thanks then.
I wonder what she was trying to tell us. The one time I wish you could read my mind. Guess we'll see.
Huh. So are you here to test whether we're qualified to inherit Master Wheatselian's legacy?
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified.
Roasted.
But that's not why I'm here. All you need to do is be good and answer my questions.
Fine. Ask away.
You've heard of the Battle of Seven Colors, right?
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame. An immortal legend inscribed in the very history of our tribe.
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it actually occurred.
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can they question something like that?
It doesn't surprise me. Natlan has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting strange ideas after interacting with Outlanders. After all, everyone who took part in the battle has returned to the ley lines. Without witnesses, it's hard to refute detractors.
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly related to the legitimacy of this battle.
Listen, we know you are rivals, but do you really have to question her legacy?
You think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
No, of course not.
Then let me finish. During the battle, Wheatsealing most likely used a technique powerful enough to turn the tides of war. I'm sure she was very proud of it. Proud enough to pass it on to her disciples. So, which one of you inherited that technique?
Start looking among themselves.
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor with any of you.
Jesus Christ. Relax.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth. None of us have ever heard of that technique.
What's wrong with her? Why would she let it go extinct?
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn all her techniques. Mastering just a few already takes a lot of effort. Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew into different portions, and pass it down through various individuals. So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Wheatselian's school of shamanism, what we know isn't the sum of her legacy. Actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques. The family fell on hard times and lost the right to the priesthood. Still could be worth a shot.
But if they inherited Wheatsealing's secret technique, shouldn't the family be thriving?
I mean, again, this guy said that maybe this technique isn't just... Maybe this technique needs multiple different techniques and skills to achieve. which is why she separated them through different families or people, students just in general, so that when they are together, they can combine their knowledge to achieve that technique, maybe.
Well, it's the only thing I can think of.
All right, give me their address.
I'll mark it out on your map.
To be honest, I'm not optimistic about the future of this investigation.
Well, you're really giving it all. Well, you're really giving it your all, though.
That's because the request came from you. You don't know the power of your own words, do you?
Who knows? What you doing?
You scared me. I was just about to run some errands. If you have questions, feel free to ask the other priests.
Bro's scared for his life.
I hope Granny Eatsley's satisfied with the information we provided.
Well, not exactly. But we'll go with that. Yes.
That poor coward. I should go find him and convince him to accept his fate.
Oh? Find him and convince him to accept his fate. Someone's hiding from Granny Eatsley.
So, was that an interrogation?
Huh. That was sus. That was sus, lady. Claw! The enormous Ictonosaur stands majestically, sometimes glancing over at the flickering flames. I love you. What was his name? Please, great shaman. You recount everything you learned to...
Proving the legitimacy of this battle seems more hopeless by the second.
Nothing we can do about that.
Which is all the more interesting why this guy really... he's so passionate about that.
Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still a worthwhile result.
Like, I don't know, I'm getting the feeling of the Abyss Order, you know? The same thing that happened in the event, where Anjo was trying to get information on Mari Javari. Maybe someone else is trying to, you know, impersonate this guy to find out more about that secret art or something.
Although I'm here for business purposes, I have a personal interest in this as well.
There we go.
I'm drawn to matters of historical truth.
Personal interest.
That's exactly why I chose to follow you, Monsieur Montluçon.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking for your opinion. I don't really care whether you continue your investigation.
I never asked for your personal stories. I don't care.
And Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll weaving duty, right? You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answers. That's understandable. But based on our progress, I'd say this is a dead end.
Really?
Instead of wasting time, you might consider taking a different approach. I'll try to think of another way to help you.
Thank you. Thank you, Citlali.
Respected traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised.
Dude, I don't care.
You shall have it in full. Extra, if that's what it takes.
I think this investigation could help you too, Citlali.
What makes you say that?
Because it has to do with Huitzlin's past.
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far, it kinda seems like there's unresolved tension between you two.
True, yeah. Maybe she could get some closure.
You think so?
She claimed to be your friend, but picked fights with you non-stop. And never told you about her biggest accomplishment. By figuring out the truth behind the battle, maybe we can finally help you get closure.
That's what I'm saying.
Closure? I'd say we're 200 years too late. But fine, if you want to keep investigating, be my guest.
I mean, better late than never.
Ah, that's wonderful news.
Alright, let's go visit the shaman family!
Is that it? So close by.
Hello, are you Aishaman?
Aishman?
Yep, that's me.
Oh my god.
Granny Eatsley!
Bro fell on the ground.
Get up! In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shamans of my family have given up on passing your trial, Granny Eatsley. Have we offended you in some other capacity?
Jesus.
Man, this is generational trauma at this point!
Really, it really is generational trauma. And it's a trauma for Citlali as well, Jesus.
Whenever I misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from Granny Eatsley. I still get nightmares about it sometimes.
And that's the treatment she's getting now because Wheatslin, like, made that whole thing into a, like, made that whole thing into a trial. I wonder what Citlali looks like in those nightmares.
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember?
It was.
Keep asking your questions. I'm going to find somewhere quiet to wait.
Aw.
Okay, so your family studied under Wheat Ceiling, right?
Yes, although that pretty much ended with my grandfather's generation, unfortunately. The techniques my family learned from Wheat Ceiling didn't have much practical use in terms of tribal affairs, so during my grandfather's time, we quit the priesthood. Turns out, shaman techniques aren't that useful outside the priesthood either. So over time, we abandoned them altogether. Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those teachings. After all, Wheat Ceiling was a genius. None of her students have been able to fully reproduce her talent.
Do you know which techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure. As a kid, I remember hearing my grandfather talk about them, but it's not like I can use them myself.
Just think about it for a sec. Do you remember anything about a technique that can decide the outcome of a battle?
Decide the outcome of a battle? No, I don't remember anything like that. Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. If a technique like that exists, I doubt Wheat Ceiling would pass it on to us. You might have better luck asking one of the priests. They're descendants of Wheat Ceiling's most gifted students.
He was smiling.
Well, looks like we're back where we started.
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors took place. Alier, do you think we have enough to draw a conclusion?
All we have are non-witness accounts. We could put together an interview, but that's not going to hold up in academic circles.
Then we have to keep going.
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Yeah, you know about it?
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family.
Oh?
In addition to shaman techniques, Wheat Ceiling's stories were passed down to us as well.
Stories?
Say what you want about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but they definitely paid attention to those stories.
Okay.
And
That's
of
more
course,
interesting.
the Battle of Seven Colors is the most exciting story of them all.
We don't need another story. We need something concrete. Does no one in your tribe understand that?
Dude, this is a story passed down by her. By the one who was there.
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Really?
How so?
Well, it's Wheat Ceiling's personal account of the event, so it's a lot more detailed. For example, in the version I heard, the battle took place in a location known as Chico Mostuk Cave.
That means you can tell us where to find it. Have you ever been to this place?
Unfortunately not.
I studied maps of Natlan before we left, Monsieur Montluçon. I don't remember ever seeing such a name.
Oh? Was it like Marjavari? And got destroyed?
Could your ancestors be mistaken, Mr. Eshemin?
It's unlikely. My family may have let the shamanism side of things fall by the wayside, but we're serious about these stories. In the words of my grandfather, some things deserve to be passed down more than secret arts.
If Huitzilin's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes it even more likely the battle is completely made up.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Oh, hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostek cave?
Oh, yes? Can I clear something up for you?
It's been more than 200 years. Huh. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
Oh?
What do you mean?
Now I read her thoughts. Well, not practically, but...
That location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostek cave is what it was called 200 years ago.
Precisely when Huitzilin was alive. That means, Monsieur Montluçon, we can confirm the original site of the battle. Once we get there, the evidence we need should be at our fingertips.
Just when we thought all hope was lost. I never doubted you, great shaman. Allow me to present you with a gift as thanks.
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Just accept the gift, Citlali. You've earned it.
Wait, Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're a huge fan of light novels, right, Citlali? Maybe he could get you some that are out of print.
Really?
Oh?
Out of print, huh? Sure. Do you have any in mind?
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power, is a must.
She knows her stuff, huh?
It's the first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print, but copies of the first edition are exceedingly rare and valuable.
I see.
Dude seems like he has no idea.
There's also its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It was Yae Publishing House's attempt at gauging the new market trends.
She knows her stuff, you gotta give her that.
It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew tired of isekais. The sales speak for themselves.
I did not think we'd hear that name again.
Actually, Yae Publishing House released a limited edition not too long ago. But it's almost impossible to get. Anyway, I'll take those two.
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that. What were the titles again? Reborn as Kitsune Guji?
These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire industry. You're telling me, as someone who works in publishing, you've never heard of them?
She even looked down at him and then back up again. You know that motion when when they look at your feet and back up again, like eyeing you out, like questioning your legitimacy.
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all. Regarding this particular genre from Inazuma, I'm afraid I lack your level of expertise.
Amateur.
Damn. I still don't trust that guy. Just leave the books to me. Don't forget about our pay, though.
Of course. Sounds like a perfect arrangement. Now, there's no time to waste. We should head to the site of the battle right away.
Once we get there, it'll take a bit more work to determine the actual location. Right now, all we have is a general idea.
Well, I'm sure Miss Citlali can help us with that.
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening, and I have important plans tonight. You expect me to work through the night?
Well, what do you think, traveler?
Let's break for the day and meet back up tomorrow. The battlefield's not going anywhere.
Okay, we'll find a place to rest for the night. When should we meet tomorrow?
He's persistent, huh?
What do you think, Citlali?
How about noon?
I was gonna say after noon, because I'm gonna sleep until noon.
Do we have to wait that long?
Great shamans have important matters to attend to in the morning.
Like, oversleeping. My guess is that she just wants to sleep in.
That's only because I have important tasks to complete at night.
You don't have to look for excuses. We get it. We know. And you deserve it. Paimon clueless.
All right, as Miss Citlali instructed. Let's meet back up tomorrow at noon. We'll be waiting at the exit of the tribal settlement.
And look at the... Did you see all that melanin? Woo! Quite a rare sight in Genshin.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask, is Granny Citlali satisfied with my answer?
I don't know, man. I hope she is.
Yeah, of course. You really helped us out.
Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't offend her somehow.
You're really that scared of her?
She's actually really nice. She's just awkward in social situations.
To be honest, Granny Citlali almost never interacts with ordinary tribespeople like us. Everything we know about her comes from rumors. She's a powerful shaman who's lived for over 200 years. As a great hero, you're probably the only one who isn't intimidated by her.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for today, Citlali.
Wanna grab a meal? My treat.
That's quite considerate of you. All right, let's grab a few drinks. Just like last time.
You have a tavern around here?
Didn't you say you had important plans tonight?
Paimon, shh. Those were the plans.
What did you think I meant?
look at that saucy expression.
Does that mean you've gone drinking every night for the past 200 years? Now Paimon's worried about your health.
Same place?
No, I've had enough socializing for one day. I know somewhere quiet. We can just buy some drinks and head over.
Okay.
Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind reading issue. Considering the necessary spell work, I'd rather do it in private.
Fair enough. Okay, where are we going? Ooh, quite far, quite high up. Alright, there's a balloon here. What's happening with this? We gotta create one more stone, right? How do we do that? How do we do that, huh? There should be like a graffiti or something around here. There it is.
Perfect.
There you go, little buddy. Go ahead. Come on. That also works, I guess. Oh, there's a hole. Yeah. Aw. You love to see it. Look at them being happy dancing. Is that where we're going?
Is this the place?
It really is.
No,
isn't it?
further up.
Further up?
Oh my god, it's so cozy here. It literally leads you to a hot air balloon.
Whoa, this is like a secret base.
But it's gotta be pretty windy here.
Sometimes I want the fresh air, but not the company. So I come here.
Yeah, and you just create this place out of thin air.
Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great! The halberd crest birds didn't eat my snacks.
Hell yeah.
Now
All
for
in
the
one
mind
go.
reading issue. Give me your hand.
Just like last time.
It might take a little longer, actually. I just need to share my senses, make a clean break.
Beautiful, gorgeous. I love that sky so much.
And that should do it. Right?
Let's try it again. This really is one-of-a-kind view. That must be why Citlali likes to come here.
You're not wrong. Hold on. Why do I still hear you in my head?
No idea.
Oh, did I not separate our senses completely? Maybe using my palm isn't enough? Close your eyes.
Maybe now I can hear your thoughts too. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, please work, please work. A great shaman
can-
should be able to handle this.
Paimon's face. Oh, yeah, she knows. She's like standing there. She's floating there and thinking like, oh yeah, he's winning. Brother's winning.
Okay, what about now?
I think I heard something. It's something like your thoughts.
Huh? And now?
I think it's gone.
Huh. Whenever I try to remove the effect, it just flips direction and gets worse.
Was that Citlali's forehead just now? It was really warm.
That was just to help with the spell. Shoot. I still hear you.
Uh-oh. There's a coconut with a straw inside.
For a human soul, to lose the boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of consciousness without a concept of self.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that sounds bad.
Yeah, I totally understand what you mean.
I read that in a light novel. When it comes to the real world, I think it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, dude, so true, actually. I've seen so many anime, and I'm like, I'm saying, like, that shit is real. There's no way that that's not real. Like, that's the most accurate shit I've ever seen.
Is Citlali drunk? She's not making much sense.
What do you mean?
Anyway, we'll just have to leave it for now.
Man. Now, I really felt like that was the talk that I needed. I feel so refreshed.
Hearing the traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right? You should just tease him. That's what Paimon would do.
Of course you would, Paimon. Of course you would.
It's just, I'm not good at this. I'm not used to being close to people. Sorry, I said we could be friends, but I guess I'm not ready.
No, we are friends now. We totally are friends. It's a difficult transition phase for you. But doesn't mean that we aren't.
I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating, someone people are scared to approach. I don't have to deal with people that way.
Why live like that?
Yeah, wondering, why do you insist on living so far away? You could easily become a leader of your tribe, someone everyone loves and respects.
When you live as long as me, a person is like a flower. The color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance. But it doesn't last. With the passing of the seasons, everything withers away. You can try to water it, but it will never bloom again. Even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers the following year, the one you remember won't be there.
Yeah, that is a difficult thing to, come to terms with. Being someone in that position, you just have to come to terms with it, right?
There's only two options. It's either you learn to let people go and not grieve them, or you just live a life of loneliness. And seeing so many people go, it can be very difficult for the human hearts to handle. So you can just say like, oh, just get over it, just try to get used to it. But it's not gonna feel the same anymore. The bonds of people aren't gonna feel as special. It's a really difficult thing to do. That's why she also reads so many novels. Because she gets to experience that connection with people through them, without being able to see it for herself.
That's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day, just like a flower.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Like, having such a long time, people will come and go. It's inevitable. Something will happen in your life. The most terrifying thing is having to see your loved ones die from your, every single time. But again, it doesn't mean that your life should stop there. Like, I'm just imagining if I was in her situation, I can say that, oh, I would be strong enough, even though it would hurt me, but I would still come to terms with it and try to find more people to replace. Not necessarily replace, but to honor and respect the people that have passed away, to remember them, to have them be a part of me, that also make new experiences moving forward, because my life doesn't end there. But it's a lot of pain in that life. There's a lot. And not everybody is able to handle it.
Getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years, until the weight of their memories crushes my soul.
Yeah, it just piles up.
If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the people in my memories are nothing more than fleeting strangers.
Citlali?
My approach is different. I just remember everyone.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about that.
Actually, I might have a long lifespan. I have some truly ancient memories.
Really?
She doesn't know a lot about me, does she?
Then you should understand. Nearly everyone you know will be gone one day.
That's such a big conversation. All the more reason to remember them.
Traveler?
I have a friend who only lives in my memories now. In fact, you could say my memories are the sole proof that she existed in this world. Huh. So sometimes I tell myself, as long as I remember every single friend, they will never truly die. I wonder if she was thinking about it at that moment. Even calling her friend. Maybe she was referring to someone else, but that phrasing of only thanks to my memories is she still here, I'm assuming.
Instead, they will live on in the world of my memories. When friends create memories together, there's always something to hold on to. So, if you still need time, let me choose to remember you first. That's so sweet.
Is something wrong?
Never mind that.
Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away. It's not like I want to hear you complain about me all the time.
She's pretending. She's pretending like I was complaining.
Okay, she's definitely drunk. Citlali! Maybe take it easy? At this rate, you might sleep past noon tomorrow.
I'm not drunk. I remember everything the traveler said.
But you're still totally drunk.
Just gotta think of a response. I'll think of something.
Fiddling fingers.
Uh-oh, not this again. Is she asleep?
Give her time.
I'm fine. Can get home by myself.
Can you?
Is she talking in her sleep or talking to us? She seems kind of out of it.
Should we princess carry her?
Bye.
Oh
Gonna
my God.
walk back alone. Need some time to think.
Was that her idle animation? That was so cute. She doesn't need us to worry about her. She's always been like this.
Alright.
Fascinating. Granny's seat. I can finally Enjoy a great view. Yeah. Yeah. It is definitely a better outlook on things. Also, but look at how gorgeous this is. This is my favorite color. And having this place be surrounded by it, that's just gorgeous. Instead of those memories being a burden to you, they should feel like you are they should feel like you are carrying their legacy with you. And through you they will never truly die. This is the lesson that we learned on our journey, and this quest let us share our experiences with Citlali. To share what we have learned, which is really nice. It shows our personal growth.
This should be the place we decided to meet yesterday.
I think so. That was a really nice sequence.
Who knows if Citlali will show up on time? She drank so much last night, she might not even be up yet.
Oh, she is. Is someone looking down the back again?
Citlali!
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the time. I mastered the art of moderation long ago.
Very impressive. Getting to enjoy the effects of the drink without having any backlash afterwards. Now that is true magic.
Last night doesn't count. There's a minor slip up, that's all. Anyway, I gave everything a lot of thought, and I think you're right about something.
Something? Hey, I don't know everything.
The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching for.
So that's why you're here so early.
Traveler, Great Shaman, sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we out?
More to we.
Just follow me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Of course.
Even more to we concerning. So yeah, now I think less that this is doing, and more that we are researching this topic or something. I should guess. It was quite obvious.
This should be it.
Oh. And more. Oh, that's amazing.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual side of the battle, all the evidence needed for publication will be at our fingertips.
Everyone ready?
Let's go. Okay, so we'll find out. Oh my god, it's really difficult. We're gonna have a bubble here, but we have to go this deep. Oh my god, what the heck? 7 huge ruins. Oh. That looks like the color that Weasley made. Finally following this guy's directions, managed to find the entrance to the ruined battlefield. All this time, turns out that the secret of the Battle of 7 Colors lay buried deep underground.
So the abyss invaded through a cave like this?
Maybe it wasn't a cave.
When the abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
We're not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter. Well, shall we continue?
It was here that he could fly. He doesn't even have a microphone. Some sort of just okay. It's like listening to some voices. I'm thinking like, not that there's like any voice.
There are weapons here from every tribe in Atlan. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
But yeah, no disrespect to anyone. The only thing is, I wonder if due to the shortage of voice actors, because of the current situation, if they start to use more people that are available currently. For voicing the NPCs, you know? Like the situation with the live stream where instead of the voice actors, we had 2 NPCs, 2 dudes from the audio team, or I'm not sure exactly who those guys are because I haven't watched the live stream. But I know that there have been 2 guys from the Genshin team who decided to do the live stream on their own. So maybe sometimes there are situations like this as well. I'm just like thinking if it's the case.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any colors or some elaborate maze.
Dude, there is literally a door of a different color with the dragon ruins in front of you. What are you talking about?
Wow, you're really invested in the Battle of 7 Colors.
Well, it's the reason I came to Natlan in the first place.
Again, I'm really interested to find out what's this all about, though.
Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss something all grouped together like this. I'd like to cover all our bases.
The side-eye?
All the bases. You got it.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle. We have to keep going.
What's there? Some more ruins. Okay. I'm really curious to see what this is gonna look like. It was so pretty in the preview. I'm actually upset that they showed us the preview.
This wall is in our way!
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Like that? Oh, she throws. Oh. Oh. Oh boy.
Whoa, we passed straight through! What was that? Some kind of color magic?
Oh my god. More dragon ruins. That shader football
It's
is
very
beautiful.
close to the technique Citlali might have used.
Could not be more sus. Could not be more sus.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Jesus Christ, dude. Shut the hell up.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Thank you.
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go, the more we'll find.
This bleak effect on the screen is also very beautiful. So, you want to say that this doesn't look as grand of a sight to you? Yeah. That dude's a fraud. For real, for real. Are we gonna create the stairs now?
Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carrying the same color as the wall. Let's put the sphere down and see what happens.
The same color.
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now.
You know what? What I really like about this? What's nice animation like this? With Auroron, in Auroron's case, he first takes out his wings like that, and then switches to a glider. And then his animation doesn't look any different. But with Citlali, she's consistent throughout. She doesn't change to a glider. I like that about her. God, look at that. These colors are genuinely so fantastic. Oh my god! Chill, chill, chill. I know I said I like the colors, but not on the full screen. That's so Simulanka coded, are you kidding me?
Wait, what was that? What is this place?
It's gorgeous is what it is.
Look!
Oh my god.
A maze made of colors.
The animation. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Oh, this is gonna be so amazing. So this is like a domain. So did she make a domain expansion? Dude, these Masters of the Nightwind guys are no joke. First it was the Auroron's ancient name wielder. The very first one, I forgot his name. He did the domain expansion in Marjavari. Now Huitzlin had a domain expansion with a color maze. Okay, this is gonna be fun.
It's real. I can't believe it.
And you're about to be lost here forever, by the way.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
Is this the Night Kingdom?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same.
Well, this is practically a space created by Huitzlin, I'm guessing. Which is why I said the domain expansion.
Correct.
Oh! Huitzlin! I'm guessing that's her.
Citlali?
Huitzilin.
What?
No. It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this space.
But hey, that's still her for as far as I'm concerned. It's something like, you know, Makoto's leaving her memory behind. For A.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? In my opinion, it's memory.
True. It's always been about memory, though. It's always been remembering the names, right? Carrying the legacy from generation to generation.
After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies fell to the Abyss?
Our enemies?
That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the Abyss cannot hope to match. I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color.
This is so gorgeous, though. I can't believe this sight.
The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories disappear, their color fades first. That is why color is the best vehicle to wield the power of memory. Guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate this maze.
Interesting. Huh. So I'm guessing the Fatui won't be able to go through this place because they are driven by not their memory.
Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier in front of them and be trapped here for eternity.
Good luck, guys. Actually, you know what? I'm taking the Fontaine Research Institute guy with me.
So, be brave, my friends, and march forward.
Any ideas, Citlali?
You know what would be funny? If one of the Fatui guys just started to go through the maze, like turned around, wanted to step on the platform and just fell. That would be hilarious, though.
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to handhold her talentless students.
Damn.
Follow
the
me.
shade again. Oh, I love that animation. Oh, we have blue with us. Okay, this one's changing. Where do we go? Let's go.
Yeah!
Let's go here first. Oh! Can I not go back? Oh, god damn it. Excuse me?
Take me up!
Now I'm curious what would have happened if we
There are
went
monsters here too?
into a different direction.
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
Farewell! Time to go!
That's you guys would transform or something.
Let's fly!
Okay. We have purple. Pink. Let's go.
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and Citlali fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is to help allies navigate this place.
God damn it.
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them.
Go! You're free now!
Show no mercy! You two! Time to end them!
Thanks for your input, Shalom. Oh, I love that good blocky animation. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear!
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad, I'll give her that.
Their showmanship. You're joking. Okay.
Return to the skies!
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
Oh god. Where are we?
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
Yeah. Looks like everyone made it out.
Hold on. This is...
That looks gorgeous.
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like the maze!
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
I guess that's the dye we need.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed.
Is that what they were looking for? That color?
Without that power, it's just a normal dye. But the color it produces is still quite rare.
That looks gorgeous.
I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
Well, I don't think they actually care about that. I think they want that. Yeah.
Perhaps I could take a closer look? It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
No, you may not.
Stand down. Okay. Brutus has sprinted. He actually stopped. Damn.
What are you doing?
Hey, he's still on his feet. It's not too late to fix that.
You noticed my signal. Not bad, Traveler. We make a good team.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
Dude, you've been under our nose this whole time. What did you expect?
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across Teyvat.
I love that that's how she found out.
I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself. What if it gets damaged or destroyed?
Poor guy, he's so innocent.
Shut it! I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place.
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe. But make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat.
Okay.
But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
How so? Enlighten us.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
Damn.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye.
Damn. Wah, wah.
Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
This mountain looks epic. Damn. I've never seen this one before.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work. You're telling me I'm hundreds of years too late?
That would suck. That would suck.
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. We just need to advertise it as written. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and all of Tevat will think it was our invention first. We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. No one will believe such an innovative product could come from a place like that.
Do this Twitter right now. Fontaine... Natlan shouldn't be this advanced. What are you talking about? So much for speaking the truth.
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
What if I give you a portion of the profits?
Damn.
All you have to do is let the advertisement stay.
Nah, you actually bury your own grave. You know what? This was actually such an awesome setup. You could have easily said that this is a dye that was popular in Natlan hundreds of years ago. It's an exceedingly rare dye. You could make so much money with that information. Are you kidding me? Jesus, you're stupid.
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelette.
You tell him. What an idiot.
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. I would be a giant in the printing industry.
Dude, I don't know. I can't do anything but laugh at you at that. Like, come on. This is a culmination of your life's work and you did all that just to flush it down the toilet. Come on, man.
But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell.
Dude. This dye is legendary that no one has seen in centuries! Like, you could just... Oh my god. I don't even have the energy to even elaborate on this any further.
I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me!
Damn, bro. Bro's actually jealous. Bro is actually... Bro is actually from Twitter. How could this ignorant and stupid, this primitive nation come up with bikes? Roller skates? DJ equipment? Before Fontaine? You're crazy! What is this setting?
Even when the truth is right in front of you.
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing no problem. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes your word against mine. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
You're so far gone, dude.
That's awful. What happened to restoring the truth of history?
Come on, Pawan. He just said that he lied about that.
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see.
You talk a big game, but did you forget who you're talking to?
Ah, you mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? And a great shaman who, according to rumor, abandoned her tribe long ago? From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
You really think that, huh?
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Ah, the wrath of Granny Itzli. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds.
Maybe in your mind.
I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Huitzilin was your rival. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has always been more revered than you. Now, that can change.
Yeah. Again, he views the world through the lens. This guy views the world through his lens. He thinks that people want the same thing as he does. Well, I got some news for you.
With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. This part of Natlan's history will be mine to tell. And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
That's not real history.
That's a no, then? Your history means nothing to me. But it's not allowed to stand in the way of my Mora.
How many times have we heard this song being sung? It's always over and over and over again. It's the same thing. Dude, shut up!
Done running your mouth? Good. Before handing you over to the tribe, I think I'll have my way with you first.
Teach him a lesson and make it stick.
If this comes to
Up
a
his
fight,
back.
per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
Up his ass. And oh, trust me, I will have the time of my life beating your ass.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase Natlan's history?
You're going against his principles. And that's if they're following the captain. What's he gonna say?
The captain! You actually bought that?
Okay. So who's it gonna be? The doctor? It's gonna be the doctor, isn't it? Well, we can mention that his subordinates arrived in Natlan. I think that's people from Not Cry.
United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel
No.
the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
It's Regraders, people. I did not see that coming. I expected anyone like Doctor, Columbina, but Regrader. Huh. Interesting that he's entering the mix again. Because I think we're gonna see him in Not Cry. Because of the Project Stuja. Both Regrader, Pantalone, and the Doctor, Dottore, are working on this project together. which is seemingly transpiring in Notcry, or at least he's connected to Notcry. So that's very interesting that we're getting this now. That just proves that we're gonna see him soon. In Notcry, most likely.
Regrader?
Haven't heard his name since Yelan's story quest.
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader!
I mean, I saw this twist coming. I didn't think it would be Regrader, but when we first saw the Fatui, I said that, well, they could be, like, from Capitano, or they could be, like... Or maybe I didn't say it. I questioned them being, you know, the subordinates of the captain. Because they could be just using his name, which is what turned out happening. I definitely questioned who they are under.
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine's economic system. This aligns with Regrader's interests.
I see. Again, I've learned a lot about Regrader. His lore. Given that he wants to ruin the economic system of entire Teyvat. So that all the more circulates through him. Because of how unfair the world treated him and the gods. I don't think he has a vision, does he?
It's all been a lie from the very beginning!
This doesn't change anything, Paimon. Just one more guy to beat up.
I don't care who you serve. When it comes to punishment, I don't discriminate.
Yeah, let's beat their asses.
All right. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Leaving so soon.
Open fire.
This is it. Prepare yourself.
Rev the engines. Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate.
That's what you get for messing with the hero of Natlan and Granny Itzali. They could give Regrader a run for his Mora.
Go on, Paimon. You got his ass.
When did this person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to update us on the latest intelligence.
Damn. Whoa, what do you mean, when did that person get so strong? I've always been strong, haven't I?
Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth. You're on your own!
Damn. He said, you're not worth my money.
What about our contract? Your boss signed it himself!
Regrader signed it himself, huh?
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him the best!
That's interesting insight. He has loopholes in his contracts every time.
Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause.
You!
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place, as instructed. Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time. Shouldn't be too long now.
You know, it can still be arranged for you guys to stay in the cave. Oh god.
What? This whole place is gonna collapse?
That ain't good. Citlali, you don't have any domain expansions by any chance?
You were supposed to wait until I made it out! Are you trying to kill me?
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
Thank you. Finally, someone did that. Finally. You ain't going anywhere, buddy.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
Can do.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss.
Oh.
Time for the backup plan.
No way is he gonna do what I think he's gonna do.
Wait, don't!
No, okay. What? Are we going in the maze? Okay. My mind went so somewhere else.
Where are we? Back in the maze? Our surroundings look different, though. What did that Fatui guy do?
I was really thinking like nah, I can't let any information slip up. Can't leave any witnesses. We need to find Citlali. She's probably somewhere around here too.
Good point. She'll know how to get out of here. Let's hurry. If we don't make it out before the cave collapses, we might never be able to leave.
Where could she be?
Let's see. Citlali!
Try Granny Isley.
Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do?
I saw the special color. It seems to be guiding me.
The special color? The one you saw in that woven scroll? Why would it appear around here?
There's not a ton to think about that.
You're right. Lead the way, traveler.
Could be Citlali. Are we now Citlali? Okay, change of perspective. I'm guessing. Yeah.
She triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly.
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this. If you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured destruction. But I can't fault someone for using it as a last resort.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions. You must have the capacity for conscious thought.
I appreciate the compliment. It's been a long time, my friend.
My friend.
This is no time for a reunion. The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time flows differently in this place, but that still doesn't leave us much time.
Time flows differently. Interesting.
Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Citlali. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory. There's not much I can do.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. If I create an exit here, I can leave. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Natlan. When people leave deep impressions on each other, their memories form connections.
Connections? Does it mean me and Citlali are gonna have a connection?
These connections are particularly strong between comrades in arms. That is how I created my maze. The connections between the memories were my needle and thread, and the special color was my fabric. But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, one without connections, you get a place like this. This space is a combination of my color and your memories. There is no way to alter or construct anything within it, because there are no connections at your disposal.
There is one.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection. This is my punishment, huh?
That's sad.
Well, at the very least,
you have a connection to me.
Aww.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to appear in this space.
That's so sweet.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around. You said it yourself. A memory fragment can't be used to create the connections I need.
Citlali.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, I need you to give me an answer. Your special technique. You didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me. What I want to know is, why?
Oh.
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same one you taught me all those years ago. But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. From your description, it might as well have been a simple color trick. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here. But if this is a foreshadowed event, I'm not happy with the narrative setup.
The novel talk.
Citlali, ever since you learned that technique, you've been able to see a special color, haven't you?
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. It's something I discovered in the work of our ancestors. More specifically, you could call it the color of memories. In truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color to tint another person's memories. Yes, the technique has the power to decide victory. But in my opinion, the capacity to add color to someone's memories is where the true value lies.
Interesting.
You are fated to live a far longer life than me, Citlali. I couldn't bear the thought of all those years existing as a blank canvas in your memory.
So she wanted to leave some paint on it. Not just some paint, but this special paint.
So I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Your color, you mean?
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color in someone else's memory. When that day comes, you will understand my decision.
So if you still need time, let me just remember you first.
I have to get out of here. That's the only way to rescue them.
Citlali, what are you...
What is she?
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from my memories by force.
What?
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
I know, but my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk.
Oh my god. I have to find her.
Traveler?
Hearing my memory. I mean, my thoughts.
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. I have a feeling. You're the one who will be saved this time. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side. The kind of person I could have never anticipated.
A variable. Yeah.
The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the Traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong, surpassing even the shamans who worship the Lord of the Night. This means that, even without your tutelage, he can see the color of memories.
What did you say?
Although he doesn't know how to wield it, he unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memories.
Already? Let me guess, is it a golden light? Golden color?
That was enough to guide him to this space. You now have a connection at your disposal. Well, Citlali, it looks like part of this was foreshadowed, but the rest is a surprise.
Traveler? Traveler!
Woohoo!
That's Citlali's voice! She's just up ahead!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank canvas. Cherish them.
That's so difficult to come to terms with as well. When you have been neglecting your personal life for so long, you know?
Wheat ceiling.
Citlali!
Paimon! Traveler!
We finally found you. Let's find a way to get out of here.
Hold my hand.
And everyone else is gonna stay here, trapped forever. Can we, you know, have a connection to that Fontaine Research Institute guy? I really like him. Oh, holding hands in my Genshin. With no censorship. Oh my god. What does this become?
Did we teleport out?
Oh, he's
Man,
out.
that place was so...
Thank god he's out. Oh my god.
Oh! We made it out just in time!
Guess we won't see the color again. Oh, she can clear
Wonder
the...
what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
She sealed it. I think she got stuck... I think they got stuck in that realm. In the labyrinth.
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us.
No, serves them right.
The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape, he would have been crushed.
Well... Imagine that. His life was kind of ruined because of that color, because of its existence, and now the dude is stuck in that realm, in the realm of that color. Damn.
He still preferred that to being caught, huh?
What about the Fontainians?
They were standing a bit further away, right? They probably weren't pulled into the space. Maybe they already made a run for it.
I don't know.
Hello.
Well, at least this guy's fine. Dude, I'm so glad you're okay.
It's one of Malu Son's employees! Quick, restrain him!
There's no need.
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I
Okay.
stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you.
Damn, so he escaped.
I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
I understand.
I'm sorry, my guy.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
Hell yeah, with pleasure. It was nice to meet you, dude. You'll be okay, don't worry. You know, shit happens. Shit happens in life. You didn't do anything wrong. You'll be fine.
I'll wait here for the tribal guards. I'm so sorry the ruin was destroyed.
Man. I'm so sorry for him. Oh. Well, hello, Claw.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Victomisaurs! They caught Malu Son!
Well, Time to pay up.
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion. Looks like it's time for that foreshadowing to pay off.
Hell yeah.
My bank balance. No! No!
That's what he's worried about. Money.
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most.
Damn.
It's particularly effective on weak-minded people like him.
Serves him right.
Yep. I think he wants some hat pats or a belly rub.
I know. It was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
More like a belly rub, I think.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to a whole other task, did he?
Forget about him for now. The Ectomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive. In the meantime, we have unfinished business, remember?
Yeah. What if the first declaration of the quest, of this specific quest, was he's a friend? What if right now he's shipping us? He's like more than a friend, maybe. Declaration lovers.
Right, the special scroll. But the die is buried underneath a bunch of rubble now.
Don't worry, Witzeline's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me, I'll explain everything at my house. Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory, I finally figured out my answer.
Totally lovers.
I knew you'd want to tag along. Let's go.
Damn, bro. Yeah.
My bank balance.
So pathetic. Yet so satisfying. Great. Well, Regrader, huh? Let me clear this up.
Not too far now.
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Witzeline's technique, your participation is critical.
Okay.
What are you saying, Citlali?
Follow me.
Is it to establish a connection? I love the other so much. Ooh, there's a hidden space. Oh my god! What is this?
Whoa, look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
That's Mawika and the tribes. Oh, gorgeous. No, that's not just Mawika. That's the two of us together. That's me there. She was weaving the scroll of our victory against the abyss. Of our deed.
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
Oh? Who's that?
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for another match.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories.
The frustration. Because it's hard for her to relate to that because she doesn't feel like she has those memories. And when you think about that, you know, when she thinks of her mind as blank, right? And not her mind, but like her experiences, her connection, her memories, as just a blank slate, what would she feel like what would she feel she would be like when she returned to the Night Kingdom? Because the Night Kingdom is the land of memories. That's the memories. Like, can you imagine thinking that? Like, oh, after I die, I don't have many memories. My memories are shit. It's just a blank slate. I haven't done anything in this world. What's gonna be left behind? What am I gonna leave behind? What's gonna be in the Night Kingdom? Like, oh, I never thought of that aspect of things.
So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history?
Very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun.
Damn.
We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our harvests.
I know that, but something this important? Why entrust it to me and not one of your students?
As your friend, I admit, I'm being a bit selfish.
Well, she was sure that if she were to leave that technique with Citlali, it would last for a long time.
I don't have long, Citlali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my final request?
Just this once. I understand now, Wheatsealing. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it.
I'm going to color it. I can already imagine what it's gonna look like. Full of color. Cool!
Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
As you say. So am I gonna be a reference model? Claw helps you bring the woven scroll outside. How? With his hands? I wanna see that. With his little claws. And it's gonna be in place of those graffiti. Let's see. Oh, is that the color?
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time.
Time. Cutscene?
I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose.
Such a beauty. Oh my god.
And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown.
All the history.
And volcanoes too,
all the tribes.
where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
The music, dude. Hell yeah.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
The glimmer in her eyes. Preserving these colors in memory, that's the true duty of the appointed. That way, they're not lost to piles of black and white text.
I knew you would understand.
To express all the feelings, all the emotions behind. Yeah. Also, that woven scroll that showed that person with the red hair, that flaming hair. In that cutscene, they looked like Citlali, as if she was weaving herself into that scroll. It's been a while. I don't remember if they said it was the Archon, or if it was. I know. I think they confirmed that it was Citlali actually. That it was she herself. Yeah.
This.
Oh my
This is the special
god!
scroll. How did you know how to weave it, Citlali?
Holy hell! It was so beautiful, with the abyss above us as well. Remember the gift from the spirits?
Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits.
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed.
No.
So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them.
Oh my god.
The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
I beg to differ. You are quite divine in my eyes. Why not just tell them?
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, you can see the special color, right?
Yeah.
The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories.
Look at me. I'm glowing even more than my Wicca. I'm so fabulous.
Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, and they must do the same. Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time.
That's so interesting.
And, well, ever since Sweet Citlali died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
I see.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. After all, I have all the time in the world.
Well, you're not immortal, are you? Come on.
But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation.
You mean he never stopped trying to find new friends for you? Oh my god. It connects so well. He was looking out for her.
I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. But it never got to that point.
Dude, this guy was putting in work for you.
This time, though, you win, Claw.
Hell yeah.
Take this. I guess it's my response to what you told me the other night.
Bro really said, I told you. Napkin! A woven napkin.
What is it?
It's a special napkin. With her
If I
color.
had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief.
She's giving us her color. Look, and she... Claw even has a heart in his wings. I don't remember if every single one of them has the hearts, but just it just suits this moment. It's like, yeah, I'm shipping you two. You are friends now, no kiss.
Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate too. A memory living on in someone else's head.
Well, you will be mine.
Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory and carry my color in your mind.
Does this mean I am officially your friend now?
Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
I won't. But don't go thinking that far ahead, okay? You gotta meet more people.
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's only been a few seconds since we made the friendship official.
Now we've got a whole lot of more friendships to come.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Citlali, if the Traveler's going to leave their color in your mind too, it'll probably be gold, right?
That's what I was saying.
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind reading effect I couldn't fix? Well, I finally got to the bottom of it. Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, memories are also involved in that process.
So through that process, our memory got stuck to yours?
Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memories. And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
So, you can hear the Traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories? And that's why the Traveler could hear your thoughts too, because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking, but only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the Traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around.
Hey, originally you did not hear my thoughts.
There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
You really want that?
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories.
Wow, I was spot on. I was just teasing, honestly. I didn't expect that to actually be the case. Well, I am. I feel flattered.
So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again.
Great day today, Paimon, huh?
I knew it.
So, is there a way to stop it?
Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other.
Ha, not happening. That means we established a connection forever. Now at least we have a special, communication route. That's quite useful.
Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it.
Poor Paimon.
It'll probably take some time, though. So bear with me for now.
Look at her just being between the two legs, washing her. She's like Aurora between Capitana and Mawika.
Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks.
I'm sorry, that Paimon moment broke me. She just slowly flew by our faces, trying to get our attention, and we did not indulge her whatsoever. Okay, I'm sorry. You're an open book, huh? Oh, so you can turn it off? What a shame.
A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could always share my senses with you again.
That's lovely.
No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Huh?
She's so out of it. We don't have a connection, Paimon. You cannot hear my thoughts.
Ah, you did it? Whoa. Your investigation into the Battle of Seven Colors must have been fruitful indeed. I do hope you share what you learned.
That yellow glow within all this blue, these warm colors in these cold colors, like, such a great contrast. Complementing colors.
Wow! The scroll is finished already!
Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, Traveler.
Paint in your mind. You share everything you learned about the special color.
I see.
You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. If we want to depict it, a dye derived from people's memories is, of course, the best choice. Now, it's just a matter of preserving this secret technique. From your description, it sounds like learning the technique requires the previous holder to share their memories.
Well, yeah.
Don't look at me.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you described. After all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest to us. I cannot take that choice away from you, Traveler.
Thank you for your respect, Chief Biram.
You completed your task admirably. Finding a way to carry on that legacy is now our duty.
Good luck with that.
All right, we'll leave that to you.
And please pass along my thanks to Granny Citlali.
We will. So where's our compensation?
We interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended.
Oh?
And it turns out he's the reason some among our tribe started to question our history. He hired people to spread misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. The recent friction within the tribe is entirely his doing. We now have a record of his crimes, and will begin working with Fontaine authorities in a few days.
Hell yeah. Nibla's gonna get his ass.
So he was behind the controversy in the first place. Guess it's easier to investigate when people are already questioning something. Anyway, that clears it up. People don't just question their history out of nowhere.
Thank you, Biram. We'll be on our way.
Until we meet again.
No compensation. Beautiful, isn't it? That's me, by the way.
Ah, Natlan's victory against the Abyss. Very fitting for a scroll like this.
I wonder how long until Elder Talapo chooses the next appointed.
Speaking of Elder Talapo, I heard he went missing yesterday.
Oh.
Do you know what happened?
Guess he's bonding with Citlali.
Elder Talapo works in mysterious ways. The meaning of his departure will become clear in time, but for now, we cannot hope to fathom it.
Damn. Imagine if bro went missing. These guys would be like, that's just what he does. Every Friday, it's the same thing. We cannot hope to understand his magnificent... Oh, come on. I got caught in a trap. Set by Aoife, probably.
You told him everything, right?
Yeah.
Yep, we left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like Chief Biram saw through us.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits.
Yeah, but Chief Biram deserved something in return for his hard work.
I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years, I'm in for a world of trouble.
He should be thankful. Well, it will be frustrating, of course, but... still.
Huh, there you are.
Hey.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Hey, my guy. How you doing?
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher. He wasn't taken away with his boss?
Come on, Paimon. You know that he's not that type of person.
Please, call me Allier. After questioning,
Allier.
the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing, so here I am.
Good for you, my guy.
I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation first.
Uh-oh?
I'd like to ask some questions about Citlali. I want people outside of Natlan to hear her story, but my understanding still has some holes.
Questions? Why should I let an Outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity, I assure you. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
He has a point.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
Important plans?
We are here after all.
Oh, thank you very much.
Good for him. Good for this dude. Allier conducts a thorough interview only
Another day, another drained social battery.
We should probably get going then.
Uh-huh. Hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Will do.
Oh, that! When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
Books that rare will take some time to find.
You're telling me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You might need to go to Yai Publishing House in person.
No problem for me.
But I don't need them right away. Just don't forget, okay?
Hey, I can TP.
Of course! We'll get them sent to you as soon as we can!
Sent to me? Nuh-uh. I don't want a stranger knocking on my door when I'm hungover. Here, just take this.
What's this? Oh! No way! Can we?
And this is?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
The level of trust. Oh my god. Oh. My god, the truth of the battle of the 7 colors. Ah, that was a good way to end the quest. Napkin and the key. The key is the symbol of her trust in us. Of our friendship. That's so nice. Hold on. We don't have a teleport waypoint to her house. Exactly.
Let's ride!
But we do have a key. So I'm wondering. Oh, we can! We actually can! No way. Citlali? You home? It's so nice here. You know, it feels like a Minecraft house, doesn't it? In a cave. We cannot go in there. Oh. And in here as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, there are books. There are books, hold on. It's official book, and that's Xingqiu's book, yeah, with Albedo's cover. That's so nice. Man. This music is so nice. Aww. Now hold on. There is one more place I want to visit. Okay, guys. Tell me it's there. Tell me it's there. Hell yeah, look at that! Oh. Gorgeous. Yes, that is her. I don't know what I'm always thinking of this person as the Archon because of the glowing hair. But no, that's Vasilin.
It has to be the right one for you.
And that's us. Amazing. Attention to detail. Well, it was quite an interesting quest, with a somewhat generic plotline, but it had its style. Like, if I were to comment on my favorite thing of this quest, it would be Citlali's character as a whole. Her being over 200 years old and her journey of finding out the answer of, like, what to record in her memories, you know? Of her moving on with her life after the loss of the loved one. It is very interesting. I'm not usually very good at, you know, talking about these quests right afterwards, describing my thoughts about it, because it's just basically me recounting everything that I've played through. I don't think I have much to say about this quest overall. I enjoyed my time. I had pretty good laughs. Like, it was a very great time with
Having a favorite
Citlali.
animal or
That quest as a whole, it was a bit mediocre for me. Compared to the others. Still, I really, really like Citlali's story as a whole, and her character, what it turns out to be.
Mystical ability. It has to be the right one for you.
They really did a great job with her character. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Toodles!